Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And here we go from Chicago. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 2nd and 3 now. They send St. Brown in motion left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Staying grounded with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing again, it's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
This is complete to Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. 1st down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One in behind center with Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down, here's Swift. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Going to run again with Swift. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Williams from the gun. Komet brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. This is Swift. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Jalen Johnson with the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running it with David Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now it's second down. Here's Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams on the play action. Caught by the open man. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Off play action, Goff. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Coming right is Gibbs. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Goff to the air now. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
On first down, it's Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3 now. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. go with Montgomery. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Goff on 1st and 10. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Lions are on the move here. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Back deep for the Bears is DeAndre Carter. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they face 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Has his man, it's Odunze. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. First down throw from Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. From the gun, Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Try and get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught for the first. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. The Bears decide to call their first time out. First down, Williams. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. A final throw before the break. And this is going to be incomplete. Great-looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. We've reached halftime of what's been an entertaining one so far. 14-all is our score. Now it's down to Florida. The rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Williams to throw on first. Able to get it to Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, it's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Juke the defender. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They are on the counter with Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 3rd quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Wright reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Off play action, Goff. Hits his running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Bates now for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First down, here's Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed here to Komet. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now here's Williams. That heater's gonna fall to the turf. This one misses the tight end. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's gonna do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds Laporta. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Off to the air now. Laporta with the grab. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Across midfield to the 45. And he works this down to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's taken in by Williams. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Dukes out a one-stop, and he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now try Gibbs again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Bears about set for their next possession. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
Staying grounded with Swift. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. To throw is Williams. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Moore's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. It's a design boot. He's on the move. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Caleb Williams. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. They send a tight end in motion. Goff on 1st and 10. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw from Goff. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3. St. Brown's got it, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They go play action with Goff. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the gun, Goff. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Off play action, Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Swift hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 7. He'll throw it. Has his man, it's Swift. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Completed here to Komet. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. That throw finds Komet. And they bring him down around the 34. Throwing now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Here he is to throw. Allen on the catch. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. He's got him, that's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now to throw. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 35 apiece. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that makes it 4th down. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. And you gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
First down throw from Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, it's Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. From the red zone now. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.